We are now in session. Boy, we are ready. We got the whole team back. It's hot here in Fresno. We are sweating, but we got an amazing topic tonight. But before we begin talking about this topic, really want to give a shout out to all our followers. Thank you so much for your support. We love it. If you're new to our channel, please like us on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and please leave a comment because we love to hear from you guys, okay? And also, we want to thank California Health Collaborative and the APAC team here in the Central Valley for your support. We love the partnership. More content to come, but thank you so much for loving our podcast and also being a partner in the work that we do. Man, it's a freaking hot and sweaty day, and those thirsty guys got us thinking about this topic. What topic are we talking about, Charles?
Something hot.
What is
heavy?
Thirsty.
Juicy. Ooh. What gets you hot and
taboo?
Heavy? Yeah, taboo.
Or in the mood.
In the mood, yeah. Oh. We're talking about porn, guys.
What?
We're talking about porn.
Man,
we're talking about sex. Again.
XXX.
Well, porn.
Hopefully we get Brazzers to sponsor one of our video, huh?
So that's what you go for? Brazzer?
Brazzers?
I go for XNXX.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want the shirt that say Brazzers.
That tells a lot about Toby, huh? Oh, man.
What do you go for? Bang Bros?
Bang Bros? No,
Bang Bros?
Bang Bros, yeah.
So
big Latina women? Yeah. Big Latina women.
What's all that designation that you see on the porn, you know, that they have like BB, you know, you know what I mean?
BBC?
Like,
BBC.
BBC? Yeah,
BBC.
I see BBC, yeah.
The big black cock. That's what they say. That's what it is.
Yeah, those acronyms,
There's
bro.
acronyms for all those other stuff. Man, but
I'm just asking. It's not like I don't know, but you know.
Yeah.
I know this topic could bring out so many different areas, man. And I think I got a crazy funny story, but I'll share that later. But when you think of porn, like, when is the age group for like folks to even watch porn? Was there an age group when y'all growing up? Was it limited in your house?
Well, I mean, it should be 18.
It should be 18. So you're not ready to drink yet, but you can watch porn first?
Politically correct. It should be 18, right?
You can
guys?
smoke cigarette at 21, but you could finally watch porn at 18?
If you have hair on your balls at 12,
Yeah. Okay.
13, bro, you going wild already, man.
Okay, so what age were you when you first saw porn?
Shoot, I want to say I was 8 or 9 years old.
Mm-hmm.
What grade is that?
That was probably I want to say third grade.
I was about the same age.
Well, at that time, I'm not that old, guys, but at the time, there was a lot of magazines. So we used to live by Somerset. If folks are watching, my Somerset people, there was a gas station down the street from Somerset. There's a section where they played video games. You remember back then they had the video games that we would put quarters in?
Yeah.
Well, next to us, out of all places, I don't know why they even did that, there's a porn area with the magazines. I happened to glance over because I'm playing Street Fighter, Fighter's game.
You talking about the arcade that we used to go to?
I don't know if you used to go to Charles. It's before you.
Wait,
It's way before you.
So you went over there
To play
not
game.
pretending to play game, right?
Well, I got curious, Toby.
Yeah.
After a while, I was like, well, what the hell is naked women, like, right? I don't got those things, right? So let me look at that. So we looked at it. We didn't buy it.
We?
Me and my little friends.
Little underage kids.
The underage kids, third graders, dude. Naughty as hell, man. So we looked at it and we saw breasts, a naked girl. We saw the good stuff, all the pearl stuff, right? So we got curious. So one day, I forgot which one of my little friends, they stole it. Stole it, put in your pocket, right? Because back then you could steal and they didn't have the beeper shit like they had back now.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say where we did it because it was a funny place, but I'll share that.
Well, let's
later.
make it up. The quickie mark, all right?
We went to a secret location.
Secret location, okay.
And we all took turns watching the book. And
reading the book or watching
it? We didn't even read. We didn't even read it, Charles. We went straight for the picture.
Yeah.
And there was masturbation. There was a guy penetrating, nakedness. Like, there was captions and stuff. But man, that was my first time seeing a naked, some type of paperwork or besides video, but on paper that you saw breasts.
Well, you said besides video, so you saw the video first?
No, I saw video after.
Oh, after. Okay,
after.
Okay,
So yeah,
That's the
then we
first
had
time?
that. That's my first time visually with my eyes. My eyes locked in afterwards at 3rd grade. Freaking nuts, dude.
No wonder you're a horn dog, bro.
Wait, you started at 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And you're a horn dog. Toby must have started in kindergarten.
He started going a little bit low, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, all the way up to an hour and a half by the time he got to high school. What was your first time, Toby?
Mine was 3rd grade too.
No
Like 3rd grade, man.
Jeez.
And it's so crazy, right? Because that time, man, like 3rd grade, I was kind of lazy, and I seen video search. I didn't see a magazine, right?
Yeah.
3rd grade, I was home alone, right? I was asleep. My parents and stuff left, right? I'm like, okay, yeah. Fucking, I woke up. Oh, shit. Everybody's gone. Walk around the house, knock on the door. Look, nobody's here. Sure. I was thinking, fuck, they left me. And, a part of me wanted to cry, right? Because I'm like, fuck, I'm alone. They left me. I'm alone. This, that.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit, right? I said to myself, fuck this shit, right? I would go snoop around, If I go in my parents' room, fucking look around, snoop around, this and that. And I'm like, okay, yeah, looking in their closet. What's this, that? I seen, like, videos on top of the closet.
So your dad had the video?
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck is this, right? So in my mind, I'm like, okay, it might be cartoon or something. Because back then, we had the VCR.
Yeah,
right?
VHS.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, the VHS, right? So I'm like, all right, well, fuck this shit, man. I'm going to look at this. And because back then, my dad would always take us to, like, Blockbuster, rent movies.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, this motherfucker, right? Hiding cartoon away from us, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, all right. So I fucking popped one of the videos in there. I'm like, I don't know what it said. It was scratched off. There's nothing on there, right? So it was just black. I'm like, okay, I popped it on. And right when I popped it in, all I heard was, right? And the girl was getting hammered. I'm like, I stood there shocked. I was just like, what the fuck is this, right? Like, I didn't understand it. I was trying to comprehend it. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I stood there like shocked, right? I'm like, okay, yeah, this, that, right? And the next, I don't know how long I stood there. I don't know, an hour, 2 hours. I don't know, right? It felt like a long time.
You got a hard on?
Huh?
Did you get a hard on?
I didn't hard on or nothing.
Well, you can't get a hard on.
Well, no.
That's
You
who
never
didn't
know.
understand it. We were confused. And then I heard the door open. Like the front door open. I'm like, oh shit. I fucking turned everything off, pop everything back in there, ran outside. Still like nothing, right? My mom came in, right? Looked. And I played like normal. And then she came out. Toby. I go, yeah, Mom? She go, were you in my room? I go, nope. Nope, I was not in there. They go, yeah, right, And then they go, come here, you're lying to me, right? And she started whooping me. Like, what were you doing in there? Nothing. Started whooping me. Nothing. What were you doing there? Okay, I was watching video. And from then on, dude, like,
wow, so your parents knew by 3rd grade.
yeah,
My son grabbed my freaking video.
yeah, like, because I was naughty, so, I was always looking, I was always curious, so that's how my first encounter with
Wow,
porn was.
my story, other video one is very similar to it. The only thing is, I don't think my dad even knows about it. He's next door right now. I'll share that one later. I'll tell him later.
Charles?
How about you, Charles?
Oh, man. So my first encounter is way younger than you guys. Because I know it's when my dad was still around, and my dad left in 1990. So 7
you're
years
a
old.
secret horn dog.
I did. So I was too young to understand what was going on.
How young?
How young?
I don't know. It was before my dad left. So
Second grade?
7 years old or less, younger.
Damn.
7-year-olds are younger?
Yeah,
Oh,
so I
shit.
don't remember exact time when it happened. I just remember it was when my dad's still around.
Yeah.
Right.
So like when I was younger, I loved watching Chinese movie, right? So we rent movies and watch it. So I just remember one day I went in, like you said, the tape was scratched off, and the only way we know
The labels,
yeah,
huh?
the
It
labels
was
all
off.
scratched
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
The only way I know what movies it is, I had to press play so I could look for my movies.
Yeah.
And I put it on. I just remember this two Asian couple, like Laos or Thai, whatever. It was Thai porn, I think. They were like, so I was watching it and to see what movie it is, and then next thing you know, they got naked and started having sex. I didn't understand what was going on, but I knew I liked it. I was like, and then my mom came in and like turned it off, said, "Hey, you can't be watching this kind of stuff." And I'm like, I'm just
Your
looking
mom
for.
didn't get mad at you?
I was looking for a movie to watch. I wasn't trying to be bad. I was just looking.
So that was your dad's video the whole time?
I have no idea who Videos was.
Okay.
All I know is like I was looking for a Chinese movie to watch, and then
It's somebody's video.
It's somebody's videos. So most likely it's my dad, but I just remember seeing it. I'm like, what was that? Like, how come I can't find those movies?
Well, were you curious? Like, you know what I mean? Like, after you watch it? Because I was curious after I watched it. I'm like, what the heck is this? You know, and, you know, well, I didn't know, you know?
And then later on, like, you know how we went to rent movies, and there's always the one spot with the curtains up. They always say, oh, you guys can't go in there. You're too young. Yeah. And that, like, you know, I'll just, like, peek in through a gap. Like, the gap is, like that big.
Oh, so, with the little curtain?
Yeah, the little curtain. Yeah. So I look, I'm like, oh, those are the movies that I saw last time. And, like, I'm telling my brothers, my cousin, my friends, I'm like, yeah, I saw, you know, people naked, just hugging each other and whatever, doing whatever. I didn't even know what sex was. All I know is, like, they were doing things.
At the video store, would you, like, try to purposely walk by and like, peek in?
What was the name of those stores that had those videos? Blockbuster had it too, right?
No, bro. This is like Asian people.
Yeah. Oh, this is Asian people?
Oh, Asian people video store?
Asian people video store.
Oh, wow.
But no, wasn't there an American store that had a porn section by itself that was blocked? Wasn't there back then in the 90s?
I don't know.
That was.
There has to be
back
one,
when I was
man.
younger, I never went to the American video stores. It was only the Asian ones.
And they had it?
Mm-hmm. And then, like, I always remember, like, telling my cousins and my friends and all that stuff. And then, like, me and my brothers will walk by and we'll try to kick the curtains.
Oh, man. Now it comes back to mind. Radio Park, where the Sam's Deli.
Yeah.
They bought all that place, right? Before Sam's Deli, there's a corner store that had a video store there. Now I remember this clearly. We used to walk from Bernie all the way over there. That was a video store that had the porn videos. There was a blocked off section. And I would see old white men, well, I'd say all old men would go in that section and rent videos. How easy it was, you know? And to them, I feel like, you know how on Fridays we watch sports or we go watch whatever shows there is after work? That's how they felt. Oh, yeah, I'm going to grab me a video, grab me some pizza, and fucking watch porn videos, you know what I mean?
And fucking jerk off.
Jerk off, yeah. So, like, Charles, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Since you were the youngest one out of all of us to watch it, did you feel like your imagery about women or sex, did it affect you as an adult? Did it affect your sexuality as an adult? There you go. That's my question.
Well, when I was younger, I mean, it could just be because of hormones. From, like, once you hit teenage year to late 20s, early 30s, my sex drive was high. So it could have just been, like, you know, my testosterone. Yeah. So I don't know if it's because of porn or because of hormones. So, and I never went and talked to somebody like, hey, how horny are you? So, like, I don't know how horny I was compared to other people. It could have just been normal.
What was the first time you pre-ejaculated? What age were you?
Before I moved to Fresno, I had my first wet dream.
Yeah.
So
you remember that? How old were you at that time?
It was either 5th or 6th grade.
Yeah.
I just remember I was sleeping and then I woke up. I was trying to run to the bathroom because I needed to pee, and I couldn't make it to the bathroom. I was like, oh shit, I peed on myself. Then I was like, why is it so sticky? So I don't.
You almost at 5th grade then.
5th or 6th.
Oh shoot.
It was one of
mine
those.
was about that time too.
Yeah.
About 5th or 6th.
I think we all around that time then. 6th grade for me. Yeah. Because I started already touching boobs and breasts and all that around that time.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah. And I was already pre-coming.
Too, yeah.
I was already pre. But I didn't know what it was though.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
So, like, I remember I had an older friend that hung out with me. He was like talking about porn and sperm and stuff. I go, what is sperm? And he's like, you ever pee and it's white? I go, yeah.
But at that age, the kids, right, think they know everything, right? So they just make shit up.
So, like, you know, like when you pee, sometimes it's clear.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's sperm? So I didn't know. Until, like, that day that I had the wet dream, I was trying to run to the bathroom. I was like, fuck, I peed on myself. Yeah. It was wet. And I was
felt stupid, huh?
I felt hella stupid.
Yeah.
I go, why is this so sticky? Mm-hmm. And then, like, my cousin told me, oh, you just had a wet dream. I go, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, he go, were you dreaming like you're having sex? I go, yeah. I was like hella embarrassed. He go, yeah, you ejaculated. I go, what does that mean? So he was telling me a little bit about birds and bees.
Yeah. You were feeling good, bro, while you were sleeping.
And I was like, every time I'd go to sleep, I'm like, go sleep. I was excited
So that's
to go
why
sleep.
you always want to sleep.
But you ever was like, when you come back then, even myself too, having wet dreams, I wore boxers. And every time I would have a wet dream, my boxers would be filled with thing.
Yeah.
And I would put it in the laundry basket.
Yeah.
Well, I was because when it hardens up, when your boxer hardens up, that cum gets hard. And when my mom, we would go do laundry together, right?
Yeah.
Look at me and be like, no, mom, I'll do my own boxers, right? Because I was embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah.
But one day, Lucky forgot to do his fucking laundry. So my mom throwing my boxers in there. Mom's curious. Like, what the fuck? Why is shit so hard? Hey, I think you need to go have a conversation with your son. I told my dad that. That's when I first started being more embarrassed about it. You mentioned like you didn't know nothing about Jack. I didn't know much either.
Yeah.
But I was like, dang, dude, this is the beginning. And I loved it though, because every day I would want a wet dream.
I know. Because I remember my cousin to go, hey, it felt real, huh? I go, yeah, but I don't know what real feels like.
What about you, Toby? Your first wet dream, man. How old were you?
I was about fifth, sixth grade when it happened, man. I was sleeping, and when it happened that night, I woke up. Same thing like Charles. I thought I pissed on myself. I'm like, man, how stupid is this? Why did I piss on myself, right? Like, I'm like, oh man, it's so, and I was embarrassed too. Like, what the hell's going on? I would wake up, go pee, and like, dude, it's all sticky and everything. I'm like, what the hell is this? So take it out. But after a while, it's like, fuck, like it actually, like, felt good, like going to sleep, right? So I want to go sleep all the time, and it's like, fuck. But then when you get up, the bed is all wet. I'm like, what the fuck, and it's crazy because then you can't control it.
You can't.
It's like
just let it all
and
out.
these kids that are going through it, I feel bad for them, right? Because we know, damn man, he's going through it, right? And it's like, shit, how are they gonna try to hide it, right?
So when you watching porn, now you ejaculating, right? We're getting to that age. Was there a special girl or a porn star that you would have dreams about? Because I did. But was there some particular person or celebrity, whoever, that you just had like, damn, sticking it in or going through the motion? Was there anybody like that
Not
you guys?
No,
not for me.
not for me.
For me, it was Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I literally would
Beyonce.
I would literally think about Beyonce, and I would pre-cum
Man,
when I go to bed.
She loves you and she don't even know it yet, huh?
She don't even know it.
Huh.
Yeah, Beyonce. Wait,
And I would knock out, dude.
How old were you?
Bro, I was probably like 6th, 7th grade.
And Beyonce was already out?
She was probably out.
With Destiny Child?
Destiny Child. We had 4
Wait,
people.
yeah.
You were jacking off at 6th, 7th grade?
Well, I wasn't jerking off. I rarely jerk off. But what I'm saying is I would daydream and fantasize about women that way. It could be Beyonce. It could be other. As I went to 6 into 7 all the way up to high school, those were things that I would easily have a wet dream about.
Right.
So, okay. The one that I was infatuated with was like Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell.
Oh, Saved by the Bell. Yeah.
And gosh, what's the other one? Maybe Topanga.
Topanga. Of course, everybody loved Topanga.
Alyssa Milano.
Boys Meet World. Mr. Milano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those were the girls.
Any porn star, Toby? You think about any porn star?
No, not really. I didn't have access to porn and stuff like that. The one that I have was that black box. The black box, the static, and
yeah.
Right? Because when we had cable, that's the closest thing I could come to. Yeah, they try to.
So you're the kid at nighttime, everybody going to sleep. Lower the volume a little bit.
Lower the volume a little bit. Like the screen's on, and you try to watch that shit. Everyone sleep. Oh shit, is it too loud,
Bro? Like to
they
this
tease
day,
you too, man.
Yeah.
They tease you.
To this day, when I hear a TV with the static like that, shit gets me turned on. Like shit, you're not like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because like right now, like if you don't get no signal, it just turns blue or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
But when you get the static TV where like half picture, man, they could be fucking doing OxyClean on whatever. I'm like, shit, I'm getting turned on.
You're trying to look. Oh, look, I see a nipple. You're trying to look. And then, all these kids, they're, oh, look, you got the black box. And, the older kids, right? Which, hey, look, I know the channel. Try to teach the young kids. I try to show them.
And once in a while, you get lucky where half the screen is clear.
Yeah.
Your eyes lit up hella big.
We got one.
All of a sudden, you're not asleep, huh?
Bro, like in Connecticut, HBO was part of the packet for the cable, right?
Yeah.
So HBO at nighttime, like on Friday on the weekends, like I watch TV like Tales from the Crypt or whatnot, And next thing you know, like there's soft porns that comes on.
Oh way.
Yeah, like at 1, 2 in the morning, whatever. Like I didn't plan to watch it. It was just watching Tales from the Crypt, and I can't sleep. I just keep watching it. And next thing I know, I'm watching these soft porns. I'm like, what the fuck? And nobody knows about it besides me.
Wow.
So I like be staying up and watching it.
I didn't really watch a lot of porn because I was more like, oh fuck, I'm gonna go and do the real thing versus watching it, you know. And so I would always like talk to the girls, like like touch them, and this and that, and that's what I would do, And so with porn, man, it was hard for me to get access to it.
Do you guys think like people that watch porn, even in the past now, do you guys ever try to portray or try to do some of those positions
all the time?
Positions,
man.
right? I think a lot of the guys, even when I was younger, I watched it a lot. I learned a lot from it. It was a teaching moment for me. Have you guys ever loved one scene that caught your eyes, and you're like, damn, I'm a bust this scene with one of these girls, and just kind of get kinky and do that same scene? Have you ever done that, Toby?
No. I like role playing though. I don't like. There's no specific scene, but I do like role playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you Charles?
I don't know. I never reenacted a porn scene.
There was one scene.
You don't role play? You guys don't role
play? Role play?
A little bit here and there, but
no doctor, nurse, or principal, and teacher. None of that.
The nurse one. The
teacher.
Massage,
no
masseuse.
You ever get the handcuff tied up? Be a police officer. That's that. Mm-hmm. There was one particular one that I saw. This girl wear lingerie, and she wear whatever. She wear lingerie and a robe over it, but the robe is a see-through.
Yeah.
And the guy lays her down on the bed, and he has ice.
Oh yeah.
So he does it slowly though. He put ice on her, plays with her, goes all the way this, and when he gets to the panty, he goes around the underwear line. So I'm watching him, like, whoa, shit. This scene looked fucking amazing because she's like, oh, right? Do it again. Like, I'm doing it, right? And he's like, yeah, then he licks her. Like, he licks the ice. He put the ice on. Then he goes all the way around the same thing. And she's like, oh. Like, I think she's already freaking coming, right? Because she's feeling hella good. And then he slowly, like,
how do you
caresses.
know she's feeling good, though?
But the movie looks like it, like she's feeling good.
She's a good actress.
So to me, I'm like, well, shit, let me try to do that too, right? So I tried it. Well, my ex-girlfriend, man. I tried this shit. Did it. I was like, okay, it's going, it's working. Went to the whole thing. Slowly took off the bra and underwear. Everything was freaking amazing. And did the same thing. And not to that extreme where she was like, but the ice definitely helped. Like it broke down.
It got her in the mood.
Got her in the mood. And this was the slowest. Took my fucking 25
you tortured
minutes.
Her. You tortured her,
25 minutes doing this because this guy took, I don't know how long he took, but he took some time and he was just playing. I was like, oh shit. Well, that time when I was watching it, that shit got me hard on.
Yeah.
Because I love scenes like that. Like, oh shit, I love scenery. So I tried to do it myself. So I did that. I was like, man, that was actually pretty dope. So for me, when I don't watch porn as much now, but back then when I used to watch it, even when I stole my dad's videotape, he doesn't know it yet. I would try to portray that into my adult life. Yeah. And it was pretty cool to do.
I like to experiment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sure. I like to experiment with different things.
Yeah.
And I like to kind of like figure out like how it's gonna push her button.
For
right?
sure.
Like what is it gonna give her the most pleasure?
Yeah,
you know
for sure.
I mean? And I like to be in control of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. Charles, you do the same thing?
Charles like getting whipped.
You like getting whipped?
No, dude. I guess
you don't whip them, but they whip you.
Yeah.
Give him a strawberry shortcake. You know what strawberry shortcake is?
Yeah.
Where you come in the face and then you punch him in the nose and make him bleed.
That's funny.
Man, but porn though, dude, like everyone's watching it now. It's so easily accessible.
It's too easy.
It's too easy now, and I think a lot of time the kids are getting some school from it, and they think that that's what it is, but it's not the whole thing.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. It does affect the eyes, man. It affects the imagery for sure, man.
Yeah.
To me, like, I don't really watch porn anymore just because.
What?
Because I'm a conspiracy theorist. So, like, every time any website you jump on, they always got that incest type vibe going on.
I was just about to touch on that.
Talking about, They're like, oh, brothers and sisters, mom and dad.
Stepmom.
Stepmom, stepdad.
Uncles.
I'm
niece.
like, yeah, that's just weird to me.
They're conditioning us.
Yeah.
Some of that, well, it happens in real life, man.
I
If
know,
you look
but
at some of the Pornhub, if you ever watch a lady, you look at the video and you're like, motherfuckers actually recording their nieces and their uncle doing it. Like that's not cool. That's the imagery in the eye. That's incest, man. You can't be doing that stuff, dude.
Like before I had kids, like, you know, when I hear, oh, daddy, it sounds great. But now that I have kids, I'm like, shut up, don't call me daddy.
Yeah.
It's turn off.
You're messing with my senses.
Yeah. Don't ever call me daddy again.
Hey, what would your reaction be? 'Cause I know you guys got 2 boys. What if y'all caught the boys watching porn? What would be your reaction?
Bro, I'd be like, damn, already? We got to have this talk? God damn, bro.
5th and 6th grade, bro. 5th and 6th
I
grade.
know. I know. I don't want to put him on blast, but, you know.
Yeah.
All right, I caught him.
Oh, man.
And my reaction was, motherfucker, I got to talk to you about this right now, right?
yeah.
Like, God damn it. I was thinking, oh, fuck, okay, it's time. And I did talk to him. I say, hey, you know, I explained to him.
What grade is he in?
He's 6th grade. He's going to be a 7th grade.
So you had a conversation.
I had a
with him.
conversation with him, and it was about fifth grade, and I was like, damn, man, I think back, fuck, man, it was about the same time as me, right? So I was thinking, and you know, he was generally confused too, like he didn't know what it was, right? And this motherfucker, man, like he would like, you know, because they have the phone, right, on access on their phone. I had to lock that shit out. Like, put everything on there because you know these kids, I'm pretty sure you don't know they go on it, but they go on it.
Damn.
Yeah, guaranteed.
You know what I mean? Guaranteed. They go on it. They know about it, you know, but they act like they don't, but they do.
Like even on YouTube, if you search up certain words, there's access to porn on YouTube.
Wow.
No shit.
Yeah,
I thought they censored that shit on there.
They do censor it, but like if it doesn't say anything about porn or girls and all that stuff, like they don't know how to censor it because if there's no keywords, they can only censor if there's keywords like naked girls or hot girls. But like I remember in one of our real estate class, because we were doing bold training. Bold training is for like, you know, being bold, go out there, look for business.
Oh, bold.
Yeah, bold.
Okay,
BOLD.
I said bold. Okay.
Bold. So when we were looking for bold video training videos on YouTube, fucking soft porn popped up.
Dang.
Like a bunch of videos. We're like, oh shit.
But that generates because of your history, though, no?
No, it wasn't my computer.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
It was the office computer.
The office computer?
Jeez.
Yeah. And
Somebody in there was looking up porn.
No, but this is on YouTube. It's just BOLD.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if it's still there or not, but go check it out.
We need to go check this out. You know, we need to do some research.
Damn, that's it's crazy, man. You think about it. If you guys mentioned Charles talking about incest, even child porn too.
Oh,
I hate hearing about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, you know, it's not cool. We talk about censorship.
Yep.
Sex and porn and industry. That sex industry is $1 billion business, maybe $1 trillion business.
It's probably $1 trillion.
Yeah, that money goes a long way in that business, man. So like, we think about OnlyFans page, right?
Yeah.
People paying subscription, $5.99 per month just to watch a girl lick her feet or whatever the shit may be. So do you guys
Is that
feel
what
like,
they do on OnlyFans?
well, they do a lot of stuff. Not. I'm just saying they play with their feet, they tickle their feet, whatever they do, man. But like porn has hit a limitation where there should be laws or policy in place to.
There are a lot of laws.
There is a lot of laws.
Man,
I don't know anything about those laws.
No, I think if it's kids, that's off limit.
Off limits.
Oh, no,
You know
hella
what I
off
mean?
limit.
Off limit. If you're an adult, it's fine. You do whatever you want to do. You want to watch porn, watch this, that. As long as you don't, leave the kids alone because they're innocent.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Well,
If you want to watch gay porn or whatever it is and you're 20, 21, whatever, that's on you. Nobody's stopping you.
Well, I mean, I'm hoping they don't have no underage kid in there, but they play a role of like where the girl's barely turning 18 and looking young. So they fetishize this like very, very young girls.
Yeah.
And like you said, like that's just kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
So
a
like
lot of predators out there.
yeah,
They're conditioning, right? They're conditioning.
yeah. So like to me, I'm like, okay, why am I seeing all of these stuff? Like I never searched for any of these kind of stuff. Why is it popping up?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, there's some hidden agenda.
Yeah. Right,
So I don't go into those.
Well, you even look at even the adult porns too. They dress like schoolgirls, right? Japanese porn. There's one scene that I saw many years ago. This adult girl dressed as a schoolgirl and an older Japanese man had a fetish of a schoolgirl. But in someone's eye, that could be a young girl. Well, they
how young is too young?
Well, I think anything under 18 is young.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you were to date, right?
Yeah.
If you're to sleep with somebody, how young is too young?
At our age.
At our age?
At our
yeah.
age.
Shoot, man, I don't even look under 25.
Yep.
I don't even look under 25.
I think 10
And
years.
even then, even 20, around 25, 30 is still suspicious. But
Yeah.
I mean, we're in our late 30s, but under 25 is
I think
suspicious.
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. 10 years.
See, for me, it's hard to say that because some people are like 23, 24, they look 30.
They look 30, yeah.
So if you look under 20, I don't care if you're 32.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, look at those actors. They're 50 years old. They're dating a 21-year-old, right? Some of them, they do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I think to each his own.
But I think it goes deeper than that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're just touching the surface, but it has so many different parameters in there, and I think that it's specific to, I mean, some girls in their 20s, they like older guys.
Sure, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what they say, right? They say, well, these guys my age, they can't give me what I want, you know, so they go and date the older guys, you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm for that, man.
it's always from the guy's perspective.
Yeah.
But what about from the girl's perspective? They watch porn. They have books, $1 billion industry too that they read. That's porn.
Dude,
Well, look at the women's area. They
They're
got
kinkier.
they got clit stuff. They got whatever, all those instruments that they use.
the toys.
All the
So-
toys.
like the image is guys masturbate more than
Right,
women.
right.
But we never have one of those parties, pleasure parties.
Pleasure parties.
Yeah, only women have pleasure parties.
So you saying does
Only women have pleasure party?
When's the last time you went to or heard
Bro,
of a
when
guy's
we were
pleasure
younger.
there's a women pleasure party?
Huh?
Yeah.
I would
there's
love
one
to be
pleasure
invited to that.
I just want to be a fly on the wall. Huh?
I want to invite to that.
But the pleasure party is only selling like the sex toys.
Well,
Well, there's got to be some demonstration or something, right?
how do you know?
Yeah, how do you know it works?
You're right. I want to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. How does this work? Could you demonstrate for me?
So you think when women watch porn, I don't know, some of the women could comment on this, but like, do they masturbate too?
Pretty sure they do.
I'm
But you
assuming
know,
they do.
it's a double standard, right? Because for girls, it's more taboo, right? If we say, hey, you know, you shouldn't be watching porn or this and that, right? But for us, we get
normal.
a pass.
Yeah.
It's normal, right? But for girls, like, they don't want to be known for watching porn. I know a lot of girls that read like romantic novels. That's what they call it. But it's really porn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know a lot of girls watch porn just because, like, you ever watch those YouTube short videos or TikToks where they ask, what's your standard for guys?
Yeah.
They always say over 6 feet, 7 figures, 8 or 9 inches.
Yeah.
So, I mean, those are only fantasy lands and porn.
What do
So-
you mean Fantasyland?
Are you 6 feet? You have 7 figures?
Some they're definitely
do you,
fantasy.
Do you
land.
have like 8, 9 inches?
What
Yeah.
did I just say
Yeah.
on the other video?
You just have
Wow.
short legs. You just have short legs.
So girls do watch it, and they probably do jerk off.
They
too.
do.
They jerk off too. We just haven't heard
They flick the bean.
the flick. Yep.
Yeah.
And they also fantasize, like Charles mentioned, the 8 to 9, and some don't. I heard I dated 2 girls. One that actually loved porn and was willing to watch it with me before we stimulated, and we had a great time. But the other one was like, hell no, that's so disrespectful, Lucky. We're breaking up. Like, what the crap? That's the integrity of our relationship is not fair no more. Like, you're watching porn. Why can't you just get it from me? I said, man, I wasn't trying to watch porn. I just
She
fucking
said
glanced through
you
it.
can watch porn,
It's disrespect towards a relationship.
What?
Yes.
so you weren't allowed to fantasize.
I wasn't allowed to fantasize.
Wow.
Yep. Because,
Talk about control.
because her imagery was this, or thought process was this. If you're doing that with me and we're having intercourse, you're thinking about that porn star, not me.
Oh, she's thinking.
Well, I'm hitting from the back. Oh, yeah, Beyonce with the back.
Because she's thinking like
She's
that.
thinking like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We don't think like
we
that.
don't think like
Yeah.
that. You know, and I explained that, but you can't explain somebody who has borderline personality. You can't explain that. Hot and cold. I love you, hate you, 1 minute. But yeah, that was my to each his own when we're talking about how women freaking masturbate.
Have
and
you
they do all
guys?
that.
Have you guys ever read the romantic novels?
I never read the whole thing, but I read part of it.
I read one time, long time ago.
They're so Nasty, huh?
It was in high school. It was disgusting.
It's not. I mean, it's not nasty. I mean, shit.
No, it was
God
nasty,
damn, bro.
Hey,
But
Toby,
I
it
was
was nasty.
I was into the book though. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
yeah.
Because it made me fantasize.
Yeah, it made you fantasize,
Yes,
right?
yes,
it made
it
you
did.
because they were so descriptive. They were talking about this and that, and it was slow, right?
yes.
And it played to your fantasy versus porn. It's just boom, 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 right there, just real quick, right?
Yeah, because like I remember in high school, like this one girl, I forgot who it was, talking shit about guys watching porn and pornography. So I remember Kanita picked up the book. What about you guys reading this shit right here? Like they always had like Fabio looking guy on top of the thing. So we just opened up a random page and it'll be like saying, Raul took my shirt off slowly and then he went in deeper and deeper and deeper. I'm like, dude, how deep is he going?
He pulled my hair, slammed me on the wall.
And we're like, dude, and you telling me this is not porn?
That's porn. But I think it's the way the sexuality is different. I think women, it starts in their mind. For us, it's physically, right? Or visually, right? We see it more visually. And for women, it has to get into their mind first before they become physical. So it's a lot different, you know?
That's why you got to play with the ice for like 2 hours before it
real.
starts.
Man,
For
2
real.
hours. You got to speed it up a little bit,
Speed it
bro.
up, huh?
It's only an hour and a half,
Man, I
bro.
thought
But
20
you doing
minutes,
2 hours?
25 minutes was good. I was like, hey, it's long enough for me, man. I'm ready to stick it in. Wow, man.
Porn. That's
That-
crazy.
So what happened if your girl is addicted to porn?
Ooh, the opposite, huh?
Yeah,
But I mean, addicted, like she watches every day
every day.
before sex? Or she just watching on her own time?
Whatever addiction mean. I don't know what a porn addiction
I
looks
think
like.
that's too much. Too much. That's too much. To me, that's too much. But if they're...
What if you have it playing in the background?
Yeah, like why are you doing it?
Oh, that's fine with me.
No.
That's fine with me. Have you done that before, Charles? Playing in the background?
No.
Toby? Yeah, I've done it before.
Yeah, I done it.
I've done it before. It's not bad.
I've done it.
I mean,
I experiment.
for me, I feel like, intercourse or the love is an experiment and a moment with you and that person that you're connected with.
Yeah.
And whatever that is at the moment, whether it could be toys, whether it could be watching the video and doing the same position and having fun with it, that brings out the excitement in that person, right?
What happened if, like, why you guys are doing it and watching porn at the same time, and then your girl go, damn, that's big over there.
What happened with mine?
It's hard.
Hey, get a smaller TV.
When I've done it, it was hard to pay attention to the porn.
For sure.
And doing,
Yeah.
and getting it in, because it's like, damn, like
You can't do both.
I can't. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Right.
Well, I think
So
for
it's
me
like-
it was a sound.
It was
I was
just
going
the
off the sound. Like if she moaning louder, I go, "Oh fuck, we gotta beat that shit."
Wait, so you,
I'm like,
so you turn up the volume?
No, I left the volume right there, like louder. Yeah, ooh.
Oh, so it's a competition.
Competition. That's how I saw it.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
babe, you like this? Yeah. You want to go louder? You better be louder than the video. You better be louder. Right, I'm hearing this shit, right? Louder than the video.
What movie was it that I seen? Like that, I forgot what movie it was, right? But they were in a hotel, and then one of the couples were having sex next door, and the guy, they were in competition, right? They were in competition, and he was like, "You hear that, babe? They're having sex. We're gonna do it too." But they didn't do it.
Yeah.
So he got up on the bed and he started banging the bed
Yeah.
on the
No,
door.
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, that sounds
He
familiar.
started going like that. He
Yeah,
started making noises like, right? And he started banging the bed on the door. I forgot what movie it is, man.
That's
What was it?
familiar. That sounds familiar,
When the
dude.
guy broke up with the girl, or the girl left the guy. Ah, fuck.
I don't remember the movie. If anyone knows the movie that I'm talking about, please let us know.
Yeah.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Is it?
I don't know.
That sounds familiar, though.
I don't know.
That sounds familiar. What he's
But that
describing.
scene,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Oh man,
funny.
that shit hella funny.
What happened, like, instead of porn in the background, but your girl's reading a sex novel while you're doing it, and she's not making no noise or nothing, she's just reading.
Oh, that means you ain't doing a good job.
Yeah, you're
That's
not.
what it
You're not
is.
catching the
Because
attention.
if I'm on that, then you ain't gonna be reading.
You ain't catching the attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not doing something right, Charles. But man, porno, man, it's easy, accessible. They have like all over the world, dude.
Everywhere, man. There's different, man. You can go on your freaking iPhone and just watch it any day of the
What
week.
country
man.
is the kinkiest?
I think Japan.
I think so too.
I think Japan.
Ah, man, have you watched the Japanese porn lately?
Bro, they're so crazy because they're so like repressed, right? Like they don't own their sexuality, And when they go out there and they're just do like the weirdest stuff, man, it's like, what the hell is this? You know,
The
'cause
emotions, man.
they suppress themselves so much.
Bro, like I saw a post on Instagram that I think it was either 800 men or 80 men. There's only 80 or 800. I forgot which was the number.
Wow, that's a
Men.
big number. You know,
Yeah, but
extra zero.
But there's 10,000 women.
Wow.
So I'm guessing it's 800 men in the porn industry and 10,000 women in the Japanese porn industry.
Really?
So those guys have to work. One guy, I forgot what's his name, but he works 7 days a week, 8 hours. And he put out like so many movies. And like they don't even enjoy it anymore. Like that's why there's a bunch of
But the thing is,
old ass men that's doing porn in there.
But the thing is, nobody knows the guys.
Yeah.
They only know the girl.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody knows the guy that.
How many
that's doing it.
male porn stars do you know?
Man.
Oh, no one.
I probably won't-
Ron Jeremy?
Yep, that's it. That's
I
the
don't know
only
their
name I
names,
know.
but I probably if I see their face, I know who they are.
You know who Ron Jeremy is?
Yeah.
Yeah. James Dean. That's it.
I don't know who that is.
I just remember his name.
James Dean.
I think
I
I
don't
think
know
that's
who
his
that
name. It's James something.
Man, let's. I always wondered this, man. Maybe you guys probably think the same as me. When I watch porn, when two people don't wear condoms, so you're telling
of
me
them don't.
I know, but what is the HIV, STD, chlamydia rate in that? Like, is it safe? Because every
think
girl
read
that I
somewhere-
watch,
I read somewhere that is safe.
no way.
Yeah.
How
I
is
read
that?
They get tested all the time. I read somewhere they get tested all
I
the
remember
time.
that one girl, big Latina.
You should
booty
be
girl,
getting tested.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that that's part of a requirement for the porn industry,
So
right?
That's required.
there's a requirement, but do they actually do
Do
it?
it, do it. Or did
Or
they
did they
say
take the test?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Anybody could pee on something and say they don't got
Yeah,
nothing.
it could be like one of those COVID tests where they're like, "Oh yeah, I took my COVID shot."
Oh, like the at home COVID test?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it at home. It's negative.
Yeah,
Right.
So it could be one of those.
It could be
things.
one of those. But I see the same girl, 3-4 guys already hit it. You're telling me all naked, no condom, you ain't catching HIV, but we're out here sleeping with one girl and someone catches it?
You know what? Actually, there's more chance of catching it with some random girl than a porn star
It is.
because that's their job. Their job has to be
That's
clean.
their job. I'm pretty sure there's insurance involved
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be insurance.
Yeah, because random girls they don't care.
Do we know
I'm
any-
insure my dick because if my dick don't work, I can't get paid.
Yeah.
Damn. So do we know of any porn star that passed away through HIV or anything?
I don't know, but I know
I
a
never
couple
heard
in suicide.
Who?
God, I forgot their name, but I know there's a couple that
Couple
passed away.
committed suicide?
Committed suicide.
Dang. So I was just thinking about that, man. That came to my mind. Like, you know, they put it in the booty hole. They put it in that. There's 3 different guys at the same time with no protection. How is that possible? If that same guy slept with 30 other women before, maybe he did get cleaned up, but, you know, and I never understood that. So
Use bleach.
bleach ain't gonna do anything. What the hell, man?
Hey, Clorox wipe.
Hey,
Clorox
almost
wipe.
got him. Almost got him. Right
Bleach
there.
ain't
He
gonna
was
do
thinking
nothing.
about it. He was like, bleach?
I'm like, bleach?
Oh, I never tried that.
Man, it's another conspiracy again. Dang.
I was gonna say something, but I saw somebody's face. And I'm like,
I'm like, man, look at that Toby.
He was
Bleach?
stuck for a little bit, right? He was just like, is this fool serious right now?
I was wondering, man, like, dang, how do these people get away with all that? You know, but maybe they get tested, maybe they don't. I don't know.
and
But
you know what? A lot of porn stars they do outside work, side jobs.
yeah,
Where like random guys hit them up and pay them to hook up.
yeah. So what about this, man? We go to Vegas all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about this high-end prostitute?
No. Escort.
Escort.
Don't,
Sorry.
don't say
Oh,
prostitute.
shit.
Yeah,
Right,
escort,
right,
bro.
right.
Escort,
That's
bro,
the term
okay?
is escort now.
Like the one that
These
senators get.
Yeah, these high-end
Escort.
escorts, right?
Yeah.
You feel like they don't, I don't know if they ever get tested for what stuff that they do.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't.
I'm pretty
step
sure
in
they
that boundaries, you know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do because think about it. If you're a senator or congressman, you're dropping $100K to sleep with somebody.
So it's more transactional.
Yeah, because like the pimp, they gotta make sure because it's not gonna be 100,000 just one time.
Yeah.
That guy's gonna come back for more.
Yeah.
If he catch something, he's gonna tell his friends, "Hey, this guy made me catch whatever."
That's
Yeah.
so crazy, man. The industry goes so
Yeah.
deep, man.
So
and,
deep.
and we only consume what we see in the front and not behind the scene and all that
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
once
so
you pass the
crazy.
congressman level, you get to the Jeffrey Weinstein level.
Yeah. And I always wonder too, like, has there ever been any bad porn? Like the girls that actually have the partners that
Man,
they're
there's hella
scheduled-
bad porn, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, for the girl themselves, like this
They hit
mother,
it?
after the video stops, right? It says,
Yeah.
"Motherfucker, you didn't even do a good job, man. You're horrible. I don't have no chemistry with you."
Dude, there's some like they have one of those documents asking porn stars how they feel. Like some of them do get off, some of them they just sex addicts, and some of them they don't get off. They just act. That's it.
Yeah, they just moan,
Wow.
so they pretend.
Yeah.
So when they scream hella loud,
That's what
man,
I'm
she
saying.
ain't coming.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know she ain't coming because the way she act and stuff. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
that's
We
not-
need a porn star on here. We need somebody in the industry.
You're looking at one.
So, folks out there, I know maybe they don't want to disclose themselves, but we love to have somebody on the show to really talk about that and highlight that, because I think that's an industry that's definitely growing, but it's also catching the young community as well. And
Even amateur, right?
amateur,
There's
see?
a lot of amateur. Like OnlyFans.
I have a camera right now. I could just shoot. I'm a director too.
Wow,
Dude, have you guys ever watched amateur porn?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I've never watched.
Lighting's all wrong.
Yeah.
No, I never watched
The
it.
moan's not on right. The
No
pitch
way.
is off.
Well, I mean, the camera angle is just horrible.
Yeah, camera.
way.
angle.
It's more of like a couple decided to record themselves, and then like they just post it on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So
Well, the camera now, they're like 4K right on the phone.
Wow.
Yep.
So you could just post it up right there and just go at it.
That's
you know?
it.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Hold on. Real quick.
Times are changing, man, in the porn industry, man.
Yeah.
You think about Kim Kardashian, right? Her and Rage, that shit blew up. Now she's a freaking billionaire because of that video, man.
Man, I hate that video. I couldn't see shit.
Of the
I know
video.
those are amateur porn.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, I
Amateur
couldn't see
porn.
shit. It was dark.
But they're the highest gross porn movie.
And Kim Kardashian at the time barely moaned. She did a couple moans. That's it. I
Yeah.
watched the whole video.
Yeah, I watched the
You
video
know?
too. The
Ray
Paris
J
Hilton
put it on her ass,
The
but
Paris Hilton one too.
yeah, Paris Hilton
Wow,
one
you
too.
couldn't see shit.
Yeah, you couldn't
Yeah.
see nothing.
You got night lights.
Yeah, but now celebrities are doing that.
Yeah.
Like you got NBA players are doing it coming out now.
Rappers.
Rappers
Oh,
are
because
doing
they're
it.
trying to stay relevant.
Yeah.
Right? They're
Yeah,
trying to stay relevant.
sure.
Oh, you know what? It's gonna bring your career back. Do a porn video.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know?
There-
do it.
There's some like actors or whatever. They jump into OnlyFans. A few of them have OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but Ray J, that fool is big. I'm like, wow.
Ray J.
Toby said it with enthusiasm.
I say, I'm
Wow.
like, you big, bro.
He was focused on more Ray J than
What
Kim.
about what's the other guy? The guy that pee on people.
Who?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Yeah, I haven't seen his shit yet, but
That's crazy, dude.
Wow, why you guys pretend like you guys didn't see it?
I saw the Ray J one.
What's
Not the R. Kelly one.
R. Kelly, I
haven't
didn't
seen
see that
I
one.
didn't see
dude.
R. Kelly. I see
Yeah.
Ray J.
Yeah, yeah.
But Ray J and Kim, like, who haven't seen
But
that
at
one?
that time, she was nobody, right?
She
She was just friends with Paris Hilton at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
She was the person that did her closet, just renovated her closet, like
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, her family
wardrobe,
Her
something.
family was rich though.
Well, her dad was a lawyer.
They were
Simpsons.
worth like $300 million before he passed away.
Yeah.
So like
Hey, man. I was just like,
you know.
damn, Ray J, give me a run for my money, but still not close enough.
like, you're not close enough, or he's not close enough.
He's not close enough.
Oh, okay.
If there was one celebrity right now,
This is
or your
a
crush,
tough crowd.
that said,
We laughed.
no, we laughed.
We laughed at
Toby, we've
Toby,
been laughing
we laughed
ever
at
since
you.
your
We laughed at you.
1.5 hour joke. Me and Charlie been laughing since your 1 hour. But let me ask you, if there was a celebrity right now that said, Toby, Charles, I want to do a porn video with you, who would that person be?
You're talking about a hall pass?
Yeah, man, we're
pass?
saying it right now, dude.
Celebrity?
Who
Has
would
always
that
been
who-
Jessica Alba.
Oh,
Would you be Jessica
yeah,
Alba?
yeah. Jessica Alba?
No way.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I've been in love with her for so long. So, come back to me. I might think of somebody else, but Jessica Alba's always been there for me.
Okay.
Really? Jessica Alba, huh?
Damn, I don't know which one is mine. I got a lot in mind, but
I always liked Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, yeah.
I always
She's
liked
hot.
her.
oh,
You know who Kate Beckinsale
yeah, yeah, I
is?
know her. I like her
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
I always thought she was beautiful. Always thought she was gorgeous. And Miranda Kerr, I thought she was gorgeous too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
You know, I thought those two.
I thought
Any
you liked-
women that I pit against, I look at them. Okay, yeah,
I thought
that's
your girl
beauty.
was, what's her name? The other Victoria's Secret model.
Which one?
Adria?
Oh, Adriana Lima. Oh yeah,
Oh,
she's
Adriana
gorgeous
Lima?
too.
Yeah.
She's
gorgeous.
bad.
Yeah.
She's
I
bad.
like Miranda Kerr better.
Miranda Kerr, yeah, she's gorgeous. They're both gorgeous.
Dude, have you seen Heidi Klum's daughter?
Nuh-uh.
I forgot what's her name, something Klum, but she was hot.
She kind of looked like her mom a little bit.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, she way hotter.
She
than her
mixed
mom.
with way hotter. Yeah, it's way hotter. I think for me, well, Beyonce for sure.
Really?
Beyonce for sure. But if I went with body, damn man, the fucking crazy as funny as it is, I probably smash Cardi B.
Cardi B?
I would smash that. Like, cause she's just
beat
so
me
plump.
up.
She's so plump.
Yeah.
I would love to have a good time with her.
So, Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I always thought Kelly Rowland's better.
He said,
No.
I would love to have a good time with her, and he licked his tongue. Wow, he's really thinking about that.
Because with Cardi B, she'll toss your salad.
No, I don't want nobody talking about
really
salad.
have a good time.
No,
Yeah.
no, I just know she. I didn't know she a freak. She loved to have a good time. She's one of those.
But that's what it is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sex. It's sex.
It's
Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
Oh, no, I'd rather go with Cardi because Nicki Minaj. I heard that her butt got exploded already.
What?
The silicone in her butt got exploded.
Who made up that lie?
That's why Meek Mill left her. That's why Meek Mill left her. Really? That's what they said.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, but for me, I would rather do Cardi B because I think she has a better sex personality. That's why.
Sex personality. I like that.
I like that. Yeah, but another person, this is an OG girl that I always freaking thought that she had this sex appeal. Is Selma Hayek.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But back in the day though, not these days.
Well, yeah, back even to now too. I would give her a shot.
She has a seductive look.
Yes.
Okay,
You know
let's
what I mean?
let's go with
That
this.
look.
Old actress.
Old actress?
Well, Selma Hayek. Oh man, come on. She's in her 50s, bro.
Okay, I mean that's old enough.
Okay, I'll give her a shot.
Halle
That would
Berry?
be my. Yeah, Halle Berry was cool, but Selma Hayek number one for me. If I had to
Okay.
pick.
What was that one girl from that movie? Bedazzled. What's her name?
Nicole Kidman.
No, she was from Bedazzled with that Brendan Fraser guy.
Oh,
What's her name?
I forgot. I know who you're talking
I
about.
thought
now.
I don't know who-
I thought she was cute.
I don't know who she is.
Yeah, I mean, she's hot, but then Angelina Jolie way better than
Oh
that.
yeah, she has that siren look.
Yeah.
That siren look about her. Like I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's yours?
For the old,
Older group.
you know who I always been like kind of had the hots for? That she's hella old.
Yeah.
Chandler's mom.
Chandler's
Who's
mom.
that?
Got it going on.
No, Chandler.
From Friends.
Yeah, from Friends.
Don't
Morgan
watch that.
Fairchild.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. Who
Oh,
that is.
dude, you guys gotta look her up.
Dang.
I always thought she was like old lady that was hot.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Dang, who is that girl from Bedazzled?
we're gonna have to start googling shit up.
Yeah, you got to
at
Google this stuff. But
Okay. How about guys?
Oh, Ryan Reynolds,
Oh yeah. Ryan Reynolds.
my gay guy, Ryan Reynolds.
If you were gay,
if you got man,
If you
do
were
I got to
gay.
answer that?
hey, we doing
Yes.
girls.
Bro.
Right?
Nah, come
Yeah.
on,
Make it
man.
fair. You gotta
This
say,
is-
bro.
This is going somewhere else.
Bro, I know you
I
got
wish
one.
David was here. We
We
can ask
making it
David
fair.
that question.
We making it fair, right?
Yeah,
Honestly,
fair.
I don't look at guys like that. So I
Tell
don't.
me
I,
who
No, you don't. But
I
if
don't.
you had to pick,
I don't know.
who would it be?
I don't even freaking know, dude. I can't even think of no guys right now.
Ron Jeremy.
How about you, Toby? How about you?
How about you,
I told
Tony?
you, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
too?
dude, that dude's the complete package.
Yes,
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, he's the complete package.
he
man.
got the body, the baby face, the humor.
yeah,
Like, dude,
6-pack and everything, huh?
He has everything.
I'm like, wow, how do you compete against that? You know what I mean? How do you compete against that?
bro, if you're gonna be gay, at least be Deadpool.
Yep.
At least he makes you laugh.
Yeah, he makes
Well,
you laugh.
I think I just have to go with my idol, like the LL Cool J or the Rock's my idol.
Wow,
Well,
Cool J, The Rock.
You're gonna get manhandled.
that's
dude.
My two idols, man.
I'm sorry.
Drink my Terramana. Drink my tequila.
You like that? You like that song?
On our end, we could take turns. Yeah, you can take no turn, bro.
You can't beat that, bro.
We can role play. We can role play.
He'd be like, nah, they don't role play here. Like, wow, you went for the big guy. Damn.
God damn.
That's funny, dude. That is hilarious, man.
Well, I know, like it big, huh?
No,
No, it ain't not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. But
that's hilarious.
yeah, porn,
So
man.
crazy, man. Like,
I think it does affect the eyes, man. Because the imagery, I would say, because as I got older, like I noticed that I would gear more toward the sexuality with women a lot. I would think about it a lot more than usual. When I would go out, that's the first thing I would think about. Who the hell am I going to smash today? Where then sometimes I don't think about, hey, let's just have fun. You know what I mean? And it's always on my mind, dude, because I watched it ever since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And sometimes that could be damaging because you're not enjoying, you're looking forward to it more than you're actually enjoying it. You know what I mean? And now, like even Charles mentioned about incest and all that, I stay away from all that now.
Yeah.
Because that shit ruined the imagery, fantasy, right? Like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, I'm not gonna do that
Taboo.
type of shit. Yeah,
That's what it is, right? Like they say, sex is much better, right, when you having it with somebody you're not supposed to.
sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, and taboo, and it plays into the psychology of humans, right?
Yep.
And it's like, oh shit, and that's why they're selling it.
Yeah.
Into this whole industry is selling it and conditioning people. When you're seeing it, you're looking at it, you're reading it, it's registering in your mind.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like Charles saying, it's a conspiracy.
Like they're trying to do something, and like, dude, if you ever go on to certain websites, like they'll have like
what website, Charles?
XNXX.
XNXX.
Pornhub.
I don't do too many because I just stick with one.
You get viruses?
I'm scared of viruses, and like when I go on that one, it will say porn, gay porn, trans. I'm like, why did they have that option?
Have you watched gay porn before?
Oh no,
No,
by
no.
accident, yeah.
By accident? No,
Yeah.
I never touched it. I seen it. I
never.
skip past it.
No, because
Never
like
touch it.
how
You gotta click something.
and you see
You
sometimes
see the
just-
thumbnail.
Yeah, the thumbnail, but then the thumbnail look like it's just like an orgy. Or
Oh,
whatever.
it's like a troll. They
Yeah.
trolling you.
Yeah, like you click on it, and then next thing you know, like turn around, it was a dude.
I know, man. There's only one dick in my party.
Sometimes don't even have to need to have a dick. It could be
Yeah.
lesbians. See, like I'm cool with that.
Well, if you go to Thailand, you might have to do a sword fight. Shit, your dick bigger than mine? We fighting.
That's normal over there, huh?
Yeah, in Thailand.
That's normal over there. Like, oh man, that's crazy.
Bro, like what happened when we went to Thailand and then you were getting like oral and then like next thing you know and he stands up, okay, my turn.
Like I said, we looking at each other. Who dick is bigger? Oh, we fighting. We fighting in Thailand.
Or do you just say, just finish me so I can just pay you and leave? Or do you just get the fuck out of there?
So do you think that, like with women when they watch porn, a lot of girls, it's still taboo, right? They still say, man, it's taboo. I don't want to watch it. Or if they secretly watch it, like, is that something that you think is hindering, people's sexuality from coming to term with like who they are?
I don't think so. Like people are a lot more expressive of themselves now, and they are more accepting of a lot of things that weren't being accepted before.
For sure.
So I don't think it has that effect anymore, but it does kill your sensitivity to
Too
your
much
relationship.
is too much. Too much is too much. And I think, like Charles mentioned, like, would I be okay if my significant other or person watched it once in a while? Yeah, I'd be fine with that. I walked in, I wouldn't even care. But I feel like if that's something that you personally need to fulfill in your needs or educate or arousal or touch or work that with me later, then go for it. Do it. I'm all for it, But it comes to the point where it's so sensitive and where I'm rubbing you, you're like, no, I want the other stuff, because I'm so used to that, watching it. And
It kills the imagination.
kills imagination,
Yeah.
exactly.
It kills
Because
the
part of
imagination.
sexual too is the imagery, is it's a sensation part of it, not just the physical touch, right?
Yeah.
But the mind that controls
Yes.
the psychology of it too. That's important, If that's damaged, then you're fucked.
Yep.
It's hard to break out of that, And when someone who's a porn addict, I had one friend that was a porn addict. He watched every day, man, and he beat him.
Is he able to work?
He was
Motivated and stuff like that? Because they say if
but
you
lunchtime.
if they say if you masturbate a lot for the guys, right? They get demotivated.
Yeah,
Like,
they
they don't
do.
want to go and do anything. They become lazy. They don't want to go after certain thing. They don't want to go to work. They just become lazy, man.
They do, and even like the doctors, man. I went to my checkup one time, and the doctor told me, man, Lucky, do you masturbate? I said, Doc, I really don't like to do that much, but I mean, once in a while, I'll touch myself to see how long it is, you know. And
But you
she
need
says-
to, huh?
Yeah, she said no. She said, well, Lucky, did you know that masturbation is okay? It's healthy for you, right? So then I started learning more. Like, okay,
Yeah.
once in a while it's cool, right? Or
Yeah.
I told her if I didn't do it, the person I'm with definitely strokes me up, you know, and I feel good about it. So that's another way. But when I even my siblings or whoever, young people that ask me a question, I tell them masturbation is okay, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it
normal.
is.
It's normal. It's normal.
It's just
okay.
moderation.
It's
Yeah.
moderation, exactly. You know?
I mean, a couple times a week,
3
maybe.
times a day.
But a couple times a day, a little too much.
Rookie numbers, bro. You got to get them up.
Yep. For sure.
What movie is that from?
Huh? I
What
don't
movie
know.
is that from?
Rookie's
Rookie
Number?
numbers, man. You got to get them up.
I don't know.
Oh, that's Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
I remember now.
You say, do you jack off? You said, no, I don't do. Well, you better do it. You know,
Yeah.
rookie numbers. You got to get them up.
But, I mean, there's a lot of things wrong about that movie. There's a lot of things you shouldn't do from that movie.
Man. We need a porn star to be on a show.
Do we want a porn star or only fan?
Or amateur.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
As long as you're in that industry,
Industry.
and you want to talk
Yeah.
about it.
Even if you're escort.
Yeah.
Even if you're escort. We make sure that you
Wait.
get services
Who's gonna be-
right after our show.
Who's brave enough to come out and say I'm an escort?
Well, I mean, if well, yeah, I'm sure they're not, but if they're open to it, right, and they want to expand or market their work,
You could pay me to, I'll say it.
you know, I'm sure they're afraid of their family seeing the video and all that. I'm sure that, of course, that's why they're private escort for a reason.
Well, there's a lot of people that they join OnlyFans and their family knows, but they don't care because they make, I don't know, $1 million a year.
Yeah,
It's just crazy. Like, what's that one girl, the Catch Me Outside girl? Bad Baby.
Bad Baby. She did OnlyFans.
Dude, I think
like
1 year
50
she
million.
she made $50 million.
She made $50 million.
One day.
Yeah, in
Man,
1 year.
we in the wrong business,
She's
guys.
definitely not the bad. She's not the good looking girl at all,
Bro,
but she's pretty popular.
Hey, we got 2 cameras up right now, man. We could do some casting couch or something.
not between the three of us.
Huh?
2
Cameras, one actor.
Hey, we ain't doing nothing right now, bro.
Nah.
Like, if you guys want, I can step out for a minute.
Wow. It's not even black. The couch is not even black.
I think we were looking at your head, man. Looking enticing over there, dude.
Like, you're not gonna catch me with $50.
$50 for a casting call?
Isn't that how much that guy offered him?
Hey,
I don't know.
Which country do you guys think is the most horniest or shows sexuality the most?
Japan.
Japan?
No.
I say Amsterdam.
Amsterdam?
Was it Brussels, Germany? Was it yeah, whatever.
I said France.
France?
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
because
Really?
Japan and videos, yes.
Yes.
But as a society is not.
Well, look at Amsterdam, right? I don't know what country Amsterdam is in. Brussels. No.
Yeah.
Amsterdam? Netherlands?
No, not Netherlands.
Netherlands?
What's that country next to Germany? Next to Germany
Norway?
and France.
Swiss?
It's part. I don't know what the country,
Sweden?
but I'm just thinking Amsterdam. How do you live in a country where you could walk in any town, the girls on glasses half naked, showing ready to show?
Are those
you?
mannequins?
No,
No.
they're real live people, women.
Just a question.
That tells me itself like sexuality is big over there, and people walk around naked all the
Oh,
time
then
in
in that
Europe.
case, then I would say
Really?
Thailand.
Look at the beaches. Look at the beaches. They walk around naked in Europe.
Then I would say Thailand.
Oh, we're not
Damn,
talking
I'm
about that.
living in
We're
the
not
wrong
talking
city.
about. Well, Thailand is a freaking. Yeah, you're right.
They're the capital of
Yeah,
the HIV and chlamydia and all
yeah.
that stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah,
they
you
have
go over
tons
there.
of go strip clubs and
Yeah.
bars.
Like, what's that?
Well,
red light
there's a
district?
reason why there's a lot of HIV over there, right?
Yeah.
Because you have lady boys.
Lady boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Lady, and why is it that lady boys or gay people pass out HIV more? I mean,
Very
it's still
That is-
sex.
that is a good
very
question.
Interesting. Well,
Put it in the pooter, right?
yep.
Yeah, I mean, is it just something that they're trying to give out as what was it, agenda? What, did I miss the joke? Did I miss the joke? Tough crowd. Tough crowd.
I'm start telling jokes.
Put in the pooter.
All right. We're off topic, guys. Sorry about that.
Porn.
Sexy
porn,
time.
Porn. We love to hear from the comments from our guests for sure because I think porn is a conversation.
It's not going to go away.
Yeah. No, it's not.
You're not gonna go away. You know, how do you deal with that with your kids and the family, your significant other? You know, or you guys just like, hey, let them watch it, or do you put a limit on it, or
Does it affect you guys?
does it affect you guys?
If I was to catch my son watching porn, I think I could handle it. But if I catch my daughter watching it, I don't know how to handle it.
I think that's a little different.
Yeah.
Why is it
for sure.
different?
Because as a son, I've been there. And for girls, I mean the Madonna effect. This is my baby.
The Madonna whore complex.
Yeah, this is my baby. She's
Someone
not like
else's
this.
daughter could do that, but not mine, huh?
To be honest, if anybody else's daughter that's under 18 or even 18, I can't.
Okay, what if your daughter is 21, 22, 23, 24?
If I catch that, like, you know what? I don't have to have the conversation. Baby, you're old enough to know what you got to do. Don't ever let me see that shit.
Will
again.
you be able to come to term with that?
Honestly, like, I'll probably block it off. Be like, nope.
Oh, just disregard it.
Yeah, just disregard it. I mean, at that age, there's not much I could do.
Right.
You know?
I mean, curiosity always comes in, man.
Yeah.
Like, look at us. We started very
So
young,
maybe
Yeah.
maybe not accept it.
I can accept that she's an adult and she has her own way of doing things.
Right.
I can accept that. But like, if you have a daughter and she's 17, if I catch that, I'm like, Toby, dude, you need to go talk to your daughter. Like,
Of course,
because that's
of
just
course.
uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
anybody that's too young to be watching it. But then as for boys, I get it because I was there. But for girls, it's more like, dude, you guys are way too young for this.
For sure.
Wait until you guys 25.
For sure.
I don't feel the same way though.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know what? It's free will. If they want to do it, they do it. That's the choices they make.
Yeah.
Can I accept it? Of course, you know, but at the same time, you got to have a talk with them. Let them know, hey, you know what? There are dangers, right? This and that. And whatever they choose to do, that's on them. And, you know,
Well, yeah. I mean, like
you
I
can't
said,
really control them.
No, I was
You
the
know
same
what
thing
I
about
mean?
controlling,
Yeah.
but the way it would affect me,
yeah.
in a sense of like, oh shit, I can't deal with this. Somebody else gotta go deal with it, and I gotta find somebody else that I could trust to not take advantage of that emotion at that time.
Yeah, I think it comes down to like being a father, right? Like teaching the daughter what to look out for and how a man should treat you and how they should go about, and you accept that, you know, like no less, no more, you know. And
Yep.
so, but I don't know, me, I could accept it. You?
Well, you don't have a daughter yet, so
No, even if I had a daughter, right? Like I know myself enough to where I could accept it. If, you know, someone in my family is that same way, like it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't
Yeah.
define who they are.
of course not.
You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, okay, they're still the same person. They just happen to like sex. You know,
Yeah.
guys like sex. Why can't girls do it?
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
Seeing them as the same person, I could do that, but
Yeah.
the comfortability of you are with that topic is different.
Yeah.
Like, could you go ahead and have, like, say your niece, 16-year-old, you catch her, are you gonna be the one who go have the conversation, or are you gonna go tell their parents?
Well, that's not my job. That's not my
Yeah.
place, right? That's more like, hey, I'm gonna let the parent know, hey, she's white. But will I be like, oh shoot, you need to stop? Like, I'm like,
No,
nah, that's not my spot. You
That's-
know what I mean?
Like, even with my daughter, like, I wouldn't do that, but I wouldn't want to be the one to have the conversation. I would
Yeah,
be like,
I wouldn't have that conversation.
yeah, like
you know?
my daughter, I'd probably tell my wife, be like, hey, go have the conversation with your daughter, and then like,
Would you feel comfortable having conversation with your daughter?
if I didn't have a wife, I would,
Huh?
because I didn't have. If I have to do it, I would have to do it. Like, my comfort and how comfortable I am with it doesn't matter, because I have to have the conversation to make sure she's in a good place. Yeah.
How about you, Lucky?
Wow, man. I honestly don't know, man. For the guys, it'd be easier for my daughter.
Yeah.
It'd probably be depending where I'm at in life or where I'm processing this thing at. Because I am a therapist, so I could see I'm open to conversations in a healthy way. But if it's affecting my daughter's life and it's overboard, or it affects her imagery, affects the way she perceives men, and I've seen an increase in like showing newness or sexuality, then that's when I have to step in. The mom definitely got to step in for sure. I think that's a great place for a women bonding with the mom to talk about that. But if, like Charles said, if I got to step in, then I got to do it. You know? And
it's
I think
warning them, right?
It's
Warning them and doing, of course, you want to do all of that,
Yeah.
but and then after that, it's out of your hands.
out of hand.
You can't.
And I'm
do
definitely
much.
not judgmental. So
Yeah.
if my niece did it or someone I knew I saw it, I definitely wouldn't judge them in any way, because it's a part of a human growth development. You know, it's part of society. It's part of everything. There's more crazier stuff that they're going to get into in the future. You know, so I think that's part of the beginning stage of teaching and growing and learning. And again, sexuality is something that's, you know, that we don't discuss too much in our even our Lao community, man.
Dude, we were put here to procreate.
Yeah.
That is one of the top thing here. Sleep, sex, food.
Yep.
You know, those are the thing that's here. And then why is one, we're putting it taboo on one, and then it's like it's frowned upon, and I was like, dude, everybody does it.
Yeah.
You know, it overshadows so many things, you know, and you hear it stories all over the places.
For sure.
You know, and then so it's like we're trying to control human nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like shit. But yeah, of course, you know, there are limits to it. And of course, we got to warn the youth and all the dangers of where, you know, the decision they make is going to affect their lives one way or another. Too much of porn or anything like that, it's going to affect the guys too. Like, you got to stay away from that. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can not watch it and learn things on your own, I'm for it. Because I think the experience is pretty cool to do it on your own. But again, everybody's different. Everybody has their own way of learning, you know, about sexuality. I learn mine differently. But
through
yeah,
the
that's
VCR.
VCR.
Yeah.
All
VHS?
the nurse VHS. Yeah. You know, I'm curious. Like, we have this conversation now on our podcast, but do Lao folks in their homes have conversations like this?
That's the next question, right? Like, dude, like in our culture,
do we talk about this?
No, we don't.
it's like that podcast we did about sexuality, right? Like, you know, like
Just crazy as it is, now that I'm older, me and my mom are more comfortable talking about sex.
I'm not.
You're not?
I don't want to.
And I shared that in my last other video. I shared that. I'm more comfortable, even my dad now, I'm more comfortable with sharing about sex with them now as an adult. That's crazy because I couldn't do this at 14.
you're more comfortable.
More comfortable, bro. You know? I talk to my mom about sex. It's crazy, man. As crazy as it sounds.
No, I talk about sex all the time, so it's a part.
To your mom?
It's a part of my speech. Yeah, I talk to her about it too.
Okay.
And
Charles
she
not
like,
there yet.
No, I'm just not there yet.
You're not there yet, huh?
I'm just not there
You're
yet.
not open like that yet.
Not with my mom.
My mom is reserved, you know,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
say stuff here and there. And, you know, before she would like joke,มึงว่า and then, you know, like, มึงคือสัวแทะสันดาน you know, I'm like,
สดานมา
yeah, you know, but I accepted myself to where I'm like, you know, this is part of my speech. This is part of how I talk. So, you know, I'm like, whatever. It doesn't affect anybody else. You know?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But anyway, guys,
folks.
we're kind of coming down, winding out. So we want to end it with last words, guys. Anything?
Last words. So,
Porn.
whatever porn site you go on, make sure you don't catch a virus. And worse, if you catch a virus from doing the act you saw on porn. So, be safe out there. Wear a condom. All right?
That's good. That's a good promotion, man.
Man, you sound like you watch a lot of videos, man. A lot of sales videos, man. No, I just want to say, like, you know, there's porn is everywhere right now, and you know, folks are watching this, adults. You know, you start to have those conversations with your children if that's something that's important. There's a lot of risks in videos or porn movies that we see that we don't even know about. Like, for me, it's the health, the AIDS, the HIV, the chlamydia. Those are all contracted, but we don't get to see that part. We only see the fun part, right? People touching each other, intercourse, and all that. But then there's all sorts of ways to access porn videos. So those are things that, you know, that's a new generation now of viewing sexuality and learning about it. So stay on top of that, figure things out, and, you know, there are certain things that are healthy, certain things that are not, and something that's too more, too less. That's something for you guys to kind of decide, all right? But yeah, lucky out for the porn views.
For me, man, as long as you guys go on a porn site, make sure you guys get a VPN.
Yes.
What is VPN?
Pro tip.
Yes.
That's pro tip
Yes.
right there, okay? VPN is a virtual protocol network.
Network.
So they will mask
Yes.
your IP address so they don't know you're watching porn.
How do you think
Pro
all
tip.
those guys getting caught up? That's the reason why.
They're not using a VPN.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Hey, let me ask something. You have kids. Use, was it incognito? So that way your kids don't go on there by accident.
What's incognito?
Like when you go on, it doesn't show your history.
Yeah.
So like, and sometime when you go on search
the
whatever,
tab,
you
search
typed
tab.
in something, it'll show you what you searched before.
Or even the letter.
Yeah.
Let's say you watch Pornhub and you hit the P, the hub, and all this stuff will show
Yeah,
up.
it will show up.
So you're saying clear your cache, clear your
cache.
history.
Clear
Yes.
history.
Every time you log out,
If you have
clear everything.
If you have kids, and if you get in trouble for watching it,
yeah. No evidence.
no evidence.
No evidence.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on
Yep.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So
Yep.
we want to thank you guys for listening and staying tuned with us. We know we've been kind of out for a couple of weeks, but we're back on the saddle again. So we're riding it strong. So see what I did there?
Peace
See what
out.
I did there?
I
See what
saw
did
that.
there?
Yeah.
Finish
See
strong,
what I did
baby.
there?
Hey, finish it strong, right?
No, I say ride it strong.
Oh, right is strong.
Oh, my
I thought you said finish it strong.
Man. All right, guys.
All right.
All right.
Protection. Condom. Protection.